every single time you think Rizzo is about to be down and out in any type
Right.
of way, it's like that gut come in and it just colors his perspective and he like, wake up, bitch. It's time to go. Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Survivor 50, episode 5. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. And before we get into this episode of Survivor, episode 5, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, and be in the comments, okay? So we back by ourselves today, but guess what? Next week, we'll be back with a special guest. So make sure you subscribe so you can know who it is and when it's coming. But anywho, this episode, girl, Charlie, you gotta let it go, okay? I'm not even talking about in the game. It's over in his life. That last tribal, child, he got to let it go. He got to let it go for his own mental health, okay?
Yes, when he said, now I gotta sit with this, I said, you actually don't, because it's a game and it's over. It's over. Your torch has been snuffed. Allow it to just be one of the greatest adventures of your life and move on. There is no reason. Like I genuinely feel bad for players who really just get their world rocked by this. Like, it's so unfortunate because it's such a privilege to go out there and play that game. When I was at Ozzy's watch party a couple of weeks ago, I met a woman who has applied 17 years in a row, and she said she got called almost all the way to the end twice, and she still hasn't played. And so when you get this opportunity, it's like, just play, allow the outcome to be the outcome. Only one person can win. And I know, like, when you think about the odds of being that close to $1 million, just even being out there on that island, usually like what, 1 of 20, it's not worth it to just be out here moping and groaning. If anything, go out there, play your heart out, and have a great personality so you could come out with some deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's still another way to make money off of this opportunity.
Yeah, no, I always like with Survivor is such a representation of life. Like, it's like you really do have to just go out there and not let the nerves or the regrets get you down too much, because literally you could always be crying, or not crying. I'm not saying Charlie's crying, but you could always be down about something. Like in life, you could be like, I have $1 million. Damn, I don't have $1 billion though. Like, I don't have $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just live a life with a nice salary, and then you could always be like, damn, I never made it to be a millionaire. It's like you could always cry about something. And so just I hate that his perspective is so like there's something about him that's very emotional, you know? It's very emotional, and he's just got to deal with that, because there's no way around that. That it cost him the game. He cost himself the game. He did. You know? And when he get out, I know that's eating him up. I know that's eating him up. He probably like, it wasn't even his number one. What? He did vote for his out. He's probably just can't sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I need him to focus on that, like, for his own sake.
Well, let's go ahead and just get into Orange Tribal Council and the Orange Tribe, and then we can go into Pink Vatu. Were you scared for Rizzo? Because I wasn't.
You weren't scared for Rizzo?
I was not scared for Rizzo. Literally, when his name came up, I was like, Rizzo gonna do what Rizzo do at Tribal Council, and that man is gonna be okay. Also, I was like, Camilla would rather work with the ladies because D is a part of this Camilla D Tiffany thing. So I don't see her going against her word with D this early in the game. Not for Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was a little concerned, mainly because I was like, Camilla is smart and she sees through the Rizzo. You get what I'm saying? Like, I love Rizzo. He's great, but she sees the part of him that is not safe for her game. I think she sees that. And she will see it more the more she works with him. But that early inkling was there, right? So I felt like there was a huge possibility that she might just go with that, you know?
Yeah.
But the thing that really made me realize that she probably wouldn't vote for Rizzo was that, like, all the people who did vote for Rizzo are going to have to smooth that over with Rizzo, right? And so, like, if Dee and them had done that to Charlie, they would have been in that position where they would have to be like, oh yeah, sorry. And I don't think Camilla was ready to do that. Similar to what you said before, I don't think she was ready to, like, put Dee in that position and maybe make an enemy out of Dee, you know?
Yeah.
I think she would more likely try to win Dee over. But yeah, I think Dee just likes Rizzo, you know? Like, she's just like, you're cool with me. I'll kick it, have a beer with you. And so I'd like to play the game with people who I actually like being around. But he was talking too damn much in this episode, and maybe he don't talk like this the whole season.
Is Rizzo, okay? I was sitting there thinking, one thing Starvation do to Rizzo is make him hyper. Okay, he don't need food to make him energized. That man is the Energizer Bunny, and he keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into their tribe again. Another episode. We didn't get too much of Devin's. I was
we
like,
got a little more.
Devin's?
We got a little more,
but not enough. We got him farting.
Yeah.
I don't know why they gave us that.
I don't know.
But thankfully his digestive system is moving out there with no food and little water. I love that for him, especially at his age. We ain't got time for constipation. But Itzy, who I am absolutely loving the whole Dee, Cirie, Camilla, and Rizzo quadruple. And when Tiffany come into that, baby, and then if Genevieve also come into that,
Genevieve, girl, I mean, you got
Genevieve,
the wrong person. Aubrey.
So
yeah,
Aubrey. But it might also be Genevieve as well, because I think Rizzo and Genevieve like each other.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So
shit.
It might also be that. And Genevieve no longer has Kyle.
If he knows what's right for him, he will leave that woman alone, because I think Dee is the only killer shark he need to be swimming with. Okay, Genevieve, let her go. Let her go.
We gonna see.
I would get Genevieve out, because I don't know, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, Rizzo, I wonder how he's gonna end this season, because I think his eyes are wide open.
They are.
And he's like just so full of life, full of excitement. I know that put him up on a high horse to get out Charlie. I know he was like,
yes,
baby, I might not be the best, but bitch, I'm better than you. Like, I think he was like,
yeah.
So
and the way
excited.
It happened, it's just every single time you think Rizzo is about to be down and out in any type of way, it's like that gut come in, and it just colors his perspective, and he like, wake up, bitch, like, it's time to go. I know Charlie didn't just come knock on my motherfucking boat at 2:00 in the morning trying to tell me a motherfucking lie, and I am a Survivor fan. You're telling me that Jonathan, who was only out here for muscle, came to you and acting like he was suspicious? That's suspicious. That's suspicious, bitch. And now there is bad blood. Okay? Yeah. I was all for it. I said, well done, my boy. Well done, Rizzo. Well done.
I'm like, that was... it almost was like too good to be true, to be honest. But no, I believe it. I don't think nobody told him no shit. But also, I'm just like, whoo, child. Like, Rizzo's a nice, exciting player to watch. He's a nice watch, because that gumption, that belief in himself. Oh my God, it's very powerful, and it's very inspiring. I said it before. Yeah. Rizzo is inspiring.
Yeah, and it's like, I wouldn't call it disarming. I think what it does is, if you are around a person like Rizzo, and really what it is he appreciates women. Men who appreciate women, I just feel like they just, that's why he got that good gut and that good intuition.
And with that wisdom, yeah.
He got a women's wisdom. He be listening to his mama, and you could tell his daddy listened to his mama. You know what I'm saying? And so I just, I think when you get around a person like a man like Rizzo, I feel like
Mhm.
other men, if they ain't on solid, they own solid ground, like with their
Mhm.
ego,
Mhm.
that he gonna come and rock your shit.
Yeah.
He gonna rock your
Yeah.
shit so quick.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree. I agree.
right? He said, "I ain't a guy's guy. I am a guy's girl." And I said, "You are, Rizzo. You are 110%. I can see it. I can see. I know he
Yeah.
be hanging out with his girlfriend and all his girlfriend's friends. I know. I know he be the
Yeah.
homie in the circle."
Yeah, no facts. Yeah, impressed always, We'll
Yeah,
see how he goes
yeah,
out. But or if he goes out
yeah.
at all, he might win it all.
He
Like
might. He might.
he
And now he got
he
him a number one in Sari.
yeah,
I'm
yeah. Now
loving that as
now
well.
let's talk about that. I will say I wasn't sure that I liked her telling him about the advantage because I'm not sure how much I trust Rizzo for Cerie's game because he's got a
Hmm.
lot of options. He's got a D, he's got Cerie, got the Genevieve thing, like, and he's even got options in the old school players like Colby and them, right?
Yes.
He's a likable guy. They're liking him. Um, so I'm not sure I liked that she told. However, when she was like, "We married,"
Right.
it's
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Like
yeah,
he solidified,
like,
but going back to him being a girl's girl, I don't think. I mean, he might be willing to like work with D, but I felt like because D is a winner, that Target is gonna come in hot and heavy. And now that we finna go to the merge, I do not see Rizzo trying to go too hard in the super paint in the paint to protect D whenever that time comes versus a Sari,
no,
especially if he
yeah.
also got Ozzy. So
I don't know yet because this is the first episode we're seeing of their connection, and it already has went from 0 to 100 almost on D's part. So there's got to be some stuff that they're connecting, you know what I'm saying? Because I think D's very smart and I think she's a shark. Now I do think she's of course keeping him around because he's a target as well, and
mhm.
like they were speaking about, she'll need that to give herself some cover, but at the same time I feel like there's something they've connected, and so I
Yeah, well, you
wonder
know
where
what?
that truly is and what we will see as episodes go on and when we get to
Now
see more
that
and
you
more of it.
Yeah, now that you say that, they have a preseason connection actually,
Oh,
because
do
if I'm not
they?
mistaken, Sophie and D are really close. Like
Oh,
I feel like it's been
I don't
like the
know.
Miami mommy Hispanic thing going on between the two of them, and then I
Yeah.
think with Rizzo being close to Sophie, that's just kind of been a thing that they've been able
Okay. Well,
to
you see
go
him on
right
social media
into.
hanging out and stuff.
Yeah,
Well, maybe
yeah.
is it before or is it after?
Well, this was after filming and all that, but I just,
Okay.
before it comes out, they can't show
Yeah.
who they was hanging out with.
True,
But
true.
they're
I assume
after,
that.
yeah, yeah. So I feel like maybe there
No.
might be something there
Yeah,
with
maybe.
that. At the very least, Sophie might have said to D coming off
Yeah.
the island, like, hang out with Rizzo,
Mhm.
something, something.
Yeah,
So I feel
yeah.
like there is some type of connection there, but no, I am with you. I was a little bit worried about Sari telling um, Rizzo that this is the first time we see Sari with advantages in the game, and so
Mm.
I'm like, is this just like it's a new feeling, and like she's like, I gotta use it somehow, but I trust Sari's wisdom. I'm hoping
Mhm.
that loyalty that Rizzo gave to Savannah and Sophie in his season is extended to a Sari and a D. If that's how you want to play, Rizzo, I'm cool with it. Just don't go sinking Sari's ship. Because the moment you
Mhm.
do that,
Yeah,
baby,
yeah. No, yeah,
you're
you're
going
gonna
to make an
be
enemy out of me.
yes. Yes, but the thing with Rizzo that I was really trying to express is just that he's such a fan of all these people. It's like, which boat is he going to choose to sail to the end with? You know what I mean? He can't pick them all.
Yeah.
And maybe he's just gonna keep riding in all the boats until he has to make a choice. Like, let them eliminate themselves, see which way is best to float. But I would like him to get close to Suri, or Suri and him to, really be loyal to each other. but I don't know. I gotta see a little
Yeah.
bit more. But she's feeling the Riz.
Yeah, she's feeling it. She said,
She's
"My boy
feeling it.
Rizzo." I said, "Oh, we've changed."
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like Rizzo. We obviously never met him, but I can tell in the way he's operating, there is something about him that wins these people over, and he just seems like a good guy. I only have one more thing on this tribe. I don't know if you do, but the one thing I will say before we go into the other tribe is that Devins and Sari, I'm not sure where they stand because they were on opposite sides of this vote. They didn't seem to clue each other in. Sari over here like Rizzo. So I'm not sure what is, because they seem like they were very close in the other tribe. So that's just
Yeah.
a point
Yeah.
of notice.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that is a little scary because I don't want that to come back, and bite her. But I am hoping maybe that was just due to time. Sometimes people don't get time enough to link up.
Maybe,
And
yeah.
so hopefully it was one of those things, and Sari does what she does and she smooths it over.
Yeah.
Because Devins is not somebody you leave out of a vote. So
I think he's gonna be fine, lighthearted with it. But I do think that he may not feel like, oh, we're close. It may just adjust his expectations, as to
yeah.
how much he can work with, trust, or whatever, Sari. And that's
Hmm.
also just not good for her game. But
Yeah.
anything else on this tribe before we move
No,
into
let's go ahead and go into Vatu, the Pink
mhm,
Tribe. Angelina, she went out on that 3-1 vote,
mhm.
and giving up her jacket. I was not surprised that she was going. Christian said, I David versus Goliath. That ain't for
Is
me,
no
baby.
more.
Yeah, but it's good because it shows now that he's about to go into the merge that he has been playing an open game. And
Yeah.
so it might give him options. It might also be like, how are you the only person left from David versus Goliath?
Mhm.
You might be out there running things, but Christian really has been the head honcho of this
Yeah.
tribe. I am like,
Yeah.
round of applause, my guy. He's been doing a great job.
Yeah, my winner pick.
Yeah, he has great winner
Yeah.
equity
But
right now. I
the
mean, 10
the
out of
only
10.
thing I will say is like I do like him directing these votes, but I also think that Mike and Angelina were some of the cover for him. And so
Yeah.
it's just double-edged sword. Hopefully, it could work out for him, but I also am a little concerned because he I don't know, because they're a they made him a target by being like David versus Goliath 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, so their presence automatically increases target level. But at the same time, it's like they were a little bit of maybe like some votes and a little protection. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you want to speak more about the vote, because the Angelina vote, we can get back into that in a second. But I want to go back to the Ozzy in the beginning. Ozzy being hot.
I said Oscar has turned right back into Ozzy, baby. And when they did that little flashback with Cochran, I was like, yes, this
Oh,
is what Ozzy
yes.
does. That's why it's like, when it came down to that last, so who was the last person out before Mike? Q. When it came to that Q vote, it's like you left people out of the Q vote. Like what?
Oh,
What are we
true.
talking about here, Ozzy?
Yeah.
Like at some point you have to understand that this is part of the game. Like you ain't
Mhm.
head honcho guy that everybody has to come to you and tell you what's happening.
Mhm.
Like that's
Yeah.
no.
He's another one in his feelings, but
Yeah, he
I
did what he always do. He go out there, he meditate, he wake up the next morning, he's like, so sorry for my temper tantrum. It literally deja
but it
vu.
was still hot. He was still
It was
hot.
still hot.
Like, cuz he
Yes.
was like trying to pull Emily. Look, I'm like, this is not the person to pull. She's gonna tell Christian, sir. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
I
know.
think Ozzy's winning mistake up into this moment right now is getting rid of Q. Because he
That's funny.
cannot trust Emily.
Emily,
Like
no
you
facts.
you betted on Emily, and
Facts.
Emily, as soon as you said that to Emily, she went right to Christian.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
but
straight to
yeah,
Christian. Like
yeah.
that intuition was so off. It was so off. So I'm like, baby, you had a friend in Ozzy. You also could have had a friend in Stephanie. I mean, you had a
Yeah.
friend in Q, and you also could have had a friend in Stephanie by keeping y'all three
Yeah.
together.
Hmm.
Getting rid of Q was not smart. Not for Emily, who literally a couple days prior was trying to get your ass out.
No,
Like,
facts. But yeah, back to the vote. I honestly was thinking that it could flip on Christian. I got a little concerned for Christian for a second.
mhm.
And I was like, damn, he ain't got no idol, he ain't got no vote, no advantage, no nothing. So
Yeah, no.
I thought that Angelina was gonna flip over, but she just when she still kept thinking it was a Stephanie versus Christian vote, I was like, girl, nobody's even telling you the truth. So nobody's
Right,
actually really working with you.
right.
But yeah. I
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. As soon as Emily opened up her mouth, I was like, okay, Christian is staying. It's clearly about to be Angelina.
That's so interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought her jacket moment was cute. Like I actually got
yeah,
a teeny bit emotional. I was like, oh, this is very
yeah,
kind.
yeah.
And yeah, like I said, full circle moment.
Yes.
Um, Anything else on this tribe? I was a little like hoping that they were the tribe to win because I'm like, I didn't want to see them again.
Yeah, I
Just
was
being honest.
tired of seeing them go. I wanted to see what was going to happen between Aubrey and Genevieve on the Blue Tribe. And
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to see Orange go to Tribal because I just wanted to see what was going to happen with this whole Rizzo
Mm-hmm.
Charlie thing. But yeah, I'm tired of seeing Pink go to Tribal at this point. So
Yeah.
happy that Emerge is coming because I'm like, they need a break. They need a break.
Well, there's 17 left, so right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we have um I guess,
Which is a lot
a,
for Emerge. I feel like they're going to
I
do
don't think they're
some
about to merge
split.
right now.
The girl, the preview said it's time to merge. They're merging next episode.
That's what the preview said.
Yes,
Why I didn't see
girl,
that in my
it's
preview?
we're at the
You was
merge.
rushing me to record. It's like I'm
You might
joking.
have missed your preview because your thing was lagged. Because the
Oh,
next show was
maybe.
already on when you said, "Is the preview
Oh,
on?" I'm like,
okay.
the next show is on. So your thing, your thing must have been lagged. But in the preview, we saw they're getting ready to merge, and we saw all the boats going to one beach. And I do think that they're gonna do a few like split team challenges, and whoever loses is gonna go to tribal because it's how y'all gonna get rid of 17 all these people.
Yeah, that's a lot of
It's
people.
a lot.
And I'm not even sure if I'm ready for that, but maybe I am. Maybe I am. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm ready for it just because Peak is gonna just keep losing. They either need to do a tribe swap or merge.
No, they
Like,
definitely need to do a tribe swap at a minimum. But I was like, are we ready for just a full on out merge?
yeah,
Because like if the
17
game
people.
locks
That's
into
too many votes to have
yeah.
to think about. That's a lot.
Yeah. And I just don't want for anything to lock in too firmly in terms of like any dominant alliances because that old school glunk of people,
Yeah,
they trying to play simple math. We all
yeah,
together pluck them MFs off, and that's not fun to watch. So I haven't done the numbers of how many old school players are left, but they was leaving right many in the game. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
just leaving. And Jonathan, like I said, Jonathan and Joe, they over there with the old school people. And so we gotta stop one of these days and do the math. Now that they talking about a merge, but
yeah,
it's giving like
for sure.
I would not want to see them have the numbers. So let's actually count right now. Because that's I think it's 8
Coach,
old school players. Coach, Kobe,
Ozzy,
Ozzy,
mm-hmm,
Stephanie,
Chrissy,
Chrissy, Sari. Who else we
and then you
missing?
and then you're
Oh,
gonna
and you
add
add
in
Joe and
Joe
Jonathan.
and Jonathan.
That's 8. And
Yeah,
all you need is 9 for a majority. So if they pull over a Rizzo or if they pull over if Coach pulls over an Aubrey, I don't know what the whole thing's gonna do. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. But I can
yeah,
see Rizzo staying with the newer players and trying to knock out. I mean, even Devon's like, is Devon's gonna be old school? Is he gonna be new? You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
he's technically new school, and the
What
other
season
people
is
are new
he?
era. It's old school, new era.
Yeah. I ain't got
Yeah,
time, but yeah, he's
yeah,
new
yeah.
school.
So yeah,
but
him
but
and the
I just
David
don't.
versus Goliath people are new school
Yeah,
people.
yeah, and it's just I'm just they need to be mindful of the old people. That's all I'm trying to say. The old
Yeah,
schools
yeah,
and the Loyalty and Honor Alliance, okay?
yeah.
What is it?
Okay.
Honor and Integrity Alliance.
Honor and integrity, baby. But yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
they
ahead
need
and
to
get into
be
their tribe
mindful.
anyway. It's the
Mhm.
blue tribe. Child. When Coach bestowed upon Joe and Kobe, and they was just eating that shit up. I said, this
Yeah.
is why Coach always makes it to the end. Because it is just I
He
literally I was trying to put myself in Coach, I mean in Joe and Kobe's seat. Like, how would I feel being on the beach with Coach? And
Mhm.
he bestows upon me a nickname. I don't know. What are you gonna call me? You know what I'm saying? I might eat the shit up too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know if you remember, but back in 48, Camilla said that her favorite player was Coach. So
What's that?
yeah, it was either Coach or
Golly.
Phillip. I think it was two questions. One was like favorite, who would you want to play with? Coach Phillip was the answers though.
Mm.
And so Coach, I don't know how he just rang people in, baby.
Yeah, he would be a great cult leader. Not trying to put more of those in the world, but
Yeah.
something about him is
He,
giving follow me to the promised land. But only like the weak-hearted follow. I'm not trying to say nothing about Kobe and Joe, but it's something about them that is their ego around their honor and integrity, or their ego around like their perception of like how they exude their manhood. I
yeah.
think it's easy to like trick them, play them, lead them,
Mhm.
and I don't think Coach is trying to do that maliciously or intentionally. I just think that he knows that he's walking, and he knows he's going in a direction, and he knows he needs certain people to follow. And so he's just like, come on, come on. And they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, come on. They're
Yeah.
like, we gonna need some honor
Yeah.
where we're going.
Right.
And he just follows. So
And then when Aubrey came over, I said, "Well, child, just keep stroking the man ego." And then he said, "Tame it, Dragon Warrior,
ah
tame it." I said,
yeah.
It's just so like the psychology of it all, like what happens to the human brain once you know that you've been perceived in a positive way, like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
that can just impact how you view yourself.
Yeah.
Like Coach's head went it grew like 10 times
Yep,
in
yep,
that
yep, yep,
moment.
yep.
Like, they're honored to get a nickname from me. Aubrey, she's a lost soul and she needs a leader. Come on, baby. It's wild to me. It's wild.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was a little surprised with that Arbery thing, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I don't fingers crossed. Like I don't have high hopes, but I he responded to her much better than I thought he would.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was going to be very cocky about we have the numbers. Why do I need a Aubrey? Like, but
Yeah.
he was very receptive. So we'll see where it goes. We did have a little bit of Aubrey and Tiffany. They seem to be having good girl time, playing in
Mm-hmm.
the ocean. But obviously they're on the bottom of this tribe. But it's good to hear Aubrey say that she trusts Tiffany, because I'm
Yeah.
rooting for Tiffany.
Yeah, and being at the bottom going into the merge is the perfect place to be
Mhm.
because everyone wants a number they can pull over. And
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
as soon as yappers get going on that merge
Mhm.
beach, they're
Mhm.
gonna be fine.
Mhm.
I think they're gonna be okay.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be all right. Yeah, for sure. But hopefully they're not a casualty. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like a double-edged sword sometimes when you're low on a totem pole. You could be a
Mm.
casualty, or you could be swooped up and needed, and you could be uh not seen, and because
Yeah.
you're basically shielded. Or you could be an easy vote if people don't want to draw lines yet.
Yeah, very true.
Just it's all double-edged swords.
Yeah,
But
it's a
anywho,
lot. It's a lot.
yeah. Anything else on this tribe?
No, let's go ahead and move into the challenge. Ozzy
Mhm.
kept up with Jonathan in that beginning part
Mhm.
very well. I don't know if you noticed. I was like,
Mm.
Ozzy trying to remind everybody, he's still got it, babes. Don't knock
Yeah.
him out. Everybody like, oh my God, Jonathan. But Aussie was right there with him, toe to toe. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was an interesting challenge. It definitely came down to the wire. I love challenges that really it was low just blowout. This was a good
Yeah. No, I
even
love that too.
challenge across all the tribes for sure.
Yeah. Tiffany had her moment where she was,
Oh yeah, that goes.
helping bring them back. Yeah.
That shit was clutch as hell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, overall, yeah, like you said, good to watch.
Yeah.
I don't start watching a tribal like a challenge to the end.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
forgive me, but I multitask when
there's a lot of you out there.
yeah, but when we start getting to the end, then you get my undivided attention because I need to see.
Right.
But yeah, it was good, 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 good. No reward challenges this time. Nothing else really to speak about except for the preview, I guess. Like you said, they
Yeah, the
said
merge is
merge. I missed
coming.
it. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, it was just the merge. That's it. They're giving us very, very,
Mhm.
very short clips of a preview this
Yeah, I mean
season.
they said something that was gonna change the game forever.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But that was nothing. What could that be?
I mean, I think it's gonna be something. I just hope they mess with the game, people. The
Yeah, and
game
don't
is
bring in no
good.
more celebrities, please.
Yeah.
I know Mr.
Um,
Beast supposed to be coming at some point. I don't
Yeah, I
know
keep
when.
hearing about him. That's who I keep hearing about in
Yeah,
connection with this season and celebrity appearances. And so I was like, did I miss something? Was there like a preseason thing? So he's coming. It's
yeah,
to
he's coming.
be
Yeah.
okay on the way. Okay. All right. Well, I don't have anything else. You got anything else on this episode?
No, that is it for Survivor 50, episode 5. We will catch you next week for episode 6 with a
Mm-hmm.
special guest. Make sure you hit
Mm-hmm.
that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, follow us, let us know your comments, who you're rooting for. If are you happy with who went home? Let us know, let us know, let us know. Bye.
Right. Bye.